So good evening. Happy Sunday again. My name is Wendy Hatton. I live here in Richmond, Kentucky, and I'm excited because whoever invited you on, if it was Diana or whoever invited you on here tonight, they are excited. They're excited about where this company's going, and they're very excited about what we've already done. And I'm just going to kind of navigate it for them. There may be some new people on here and just kind of highlight it for you. I promise to keep it quick. And at the end, anyone that has a question, okay, I'm gonna go through it, but at the end, anyone has a question, you can unmute. I just want to respect everyone's time that's getting on. It may be on crunch time, maybe getting kids to bed, and they have like, hey, I got 15 minutes. I want to respect that. So again, my name is Wendy Hatton, and I've been with this amazing company for 11 years, which blows my mind. Prior to that, I used to own franchises. Merrill Norman cosmetic franchises. Has anyone ever heard of a Merrill Norman? I feel like okay, good. Because I did a Zoom yesterday, no one had heard of it. I'm like, dang, it's really showing my age. But I used to own three of those and owned a boutique and a tanning salon. Long story short, you know, I started college, I dropped out and met my husband, and I started putting in franchises and businesses. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 20 years old. Um, that being said, if anyone's on here that's ever owned their own brick and mortar business, that's a lot. There's a lot of debt, stress, overhead attached to that, a lot of sleepless nights. My businesses, let me tell you what, from the outside, they were beautiful, but inside, they were killing me. And my husband finally got to the point, he said, Wendy, we got to cut our losses and you need to get out. So that's what I did. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, what am I going to do now? My college dropout. And what am I going to do? And thank goodness, a girlfriend of mine was posting some before and after pictures on social media. Even though I looked at them, I never commented on them because I never knew. I, I never knew. I never did. I didn't want her to know I was looking at them. Okay. I wouldn't comment. I'd screenshot them like, do you think this is real? And then finally I commented one day and I messaged her and I said, hey, I like to try what you have. And she's like, you need to sell it. I said, nope. I have lost a fortune selling things in my life, but I would love to try it. So, long story short, I bought a business kit for the best deal. And 11 years later, this is where I'm at. So, let me share my screen with you and tell you who we are, what we've done. And then I know a lot of you guys are probably hearing about our newest product launch, Neo Filler, which is it's totally disrupting the beauty industry. Here, I'm in Central Kentucky, and we have partnership with number one med spas across the state of Kentucky and Ohio because they see this product, how huge it is. So, but I got to show you, first of all, who we are before we get to that. So you have to wait just a second. Let me share my screen. Uh, Sometimes screen share, I thought I had the zoom up. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. Thought I had it up. I've done a bunch of Zooms today, but maybe I did. Okay, I should be good. Peggy, am I good? Thumbs up. You see it? Okay. The other day I went through three or four slides and no one told me they couldn't see anything. So just check it. Okay, here we are. Neora. This is a company that they pride themselves on clean meets performance, means they're all about clean, but they're all about the product actually working and delivering transformative results. We have four verticals: skincare, hair care, wellness, and weight management. And we are a family owned company, which is huge. Okay. There's no stockholders. It is family owned. They make the decisions and they work with us here in the field. Our CEO is in the top center there. That is Jeff Olson. And he came out of retirement because his daughter, Amber, with the dark hair on the couch, sorry, little gnat aggravate me, came out of retirement because his daughter had owned med spas. And she saw a need 14 years ago for clean products and products to actually deliver. 14 years ago, clean wasn't even thought about in the skincare industry, but they are always ahead of the time. So I like to start out with my before and afters. That way you can actually see we are not, whoever invited you here is not trying to sell you anything. Our products sell themselves, they work. Here's my husband's before and after. He was one of the very first on a Neora Fit weight management system. He has lost and sustained a 70-pound weight loss. That's me and my hair care. I can't say enough great things about the hair care. This product, I have very thick, fuzzy, curly, I call it my chia pet hair. The same hairdresser did my hair in both those photos. The only thing we changed was we switched to Prolux, and she left that hair mask on 20 minutes. There's no flat iron in that second photo. The before and after is me and a Luma Boost. I also owned a tanning salon, and when you own one, you abuse it. I had a lot of melasma, sun damage. Today, that's 90 days. Today, I don't have any of that on my face, which is crazy that you can get older and actually have like a magic eraser for it. Neora Fit, I also lost 20 pounds, and that is our self tanner. I love the self tanner. Love, love, love. It does not have any fragrance to it, doesn't come off on your sheets at night. And what I love about it most, it's buildable. You can get it as dark as you like, and it sculpts, makes your legs and arms and stuff look really good. So I want you to just see kind of a few of our before and afters. Now, here we go. Let's kick off um, our how we launched. Our very first product launch was night cream. Okay, that was 14 years ago, that night cream product. We only had one product when we launched, and that one product sold over $100 million in its very first year. It was named Inc. 500's fastest, or we were named Inc. 500's fastest growing company, and the night cream was actually the number one consumer product in the United States. How crazy is that? But this is kind of where we're ahead of the game, okay, because of our innovation. Um, for example, this night cream contains Biden's pilosa. That is a plant-based alternative to retinol. Check this out. Biden's pilosa did not start trending in skincare until 2023. We've had it in our night cream since 2014. So all of our products, we are truly the trendsetter. We get products to the market 5 to 10 years ahead of everyone else. And when we say clean, most of you probably already know this. All clean is not the same, okay? So, for example, if you walked in Ulta and went to their clean section, the ingredients you see there will not be found in their product line to be considered clean. But if you walk into Sephora, they take it up a notch. Now, look at us. Look at Neora Clean. There's almost 70 ingredients that will never be found in our skincare products. It's found in most skincare lines. Now, let me tell you what that means for the consumer. Are you on here and you have sensitive skin? You're thinking, man, I'm allergic to everything. That means you probably can use our product. In my 11 years, I have had less than 5 returns, which is insane. And we're also known for, we save you money and time. So that one bottle, it has multiple active ingredients in it. So it's going to replace most things that you already have in your skincare regimen, because it's jam-packed with multiple active ingredients in it to work. And I will tell you, this is not a cream. Heads up if you haven't tried it. It's a mask. So a tip on how to use it, 3 pumps. Okay, it's going to be kind of thick and sticky on your face, neck. Take it behind your ears and it'll pull back like a facelift. Okay, it's going to tighten. It's going to dry matte. There's no fragrance to it. So you're not going to freak anyone out in your house and no one can see it. Sleep in it. But when you wake up in the morning, your face is going to look dry and flaky. And your first thing you're going to think is like, man, that dried my skin out. No, it did not. Rinse the mask off, okay? Because this is the results it produces. This is Julie Ambergy from Georgetown, Kentucky. She's a person that is allergic to absolutely everything. You can see in her before picture all the inflammation. Look at her 90-day after photo. Crazy, okay? This is my friend Rosa in Lexington, Kentucky. Look at her skin, her texture, the scarring, 90 days. And I will let you all know, this is before our newest product launched, okay? This is before Neo Filler. This is just our skincare prior to that, okay? All skin types, I love that there's no regiments, there's no dry skin, oily skin, sensitive skin, there's none. The second photo here is my friend Connie. Connie had used all of our skincare, okay, and our firm cream on her neck. Look at her face and neck. That is a 90-day result. Connie also won $1,000 in our 90-day challenge for her neck for firm. Our company says not only do we stand behind the product, we're telling you to take your before and after picture, which is crazy huge. And they give away $3,000 for first, $1,000 for second, $500 for third, every single 90 days. So before you start using our product, take your photo in good lighting. My friend Stephanie Hines, oncology nurse here in Richmond, she only took her before picture to prove to me it would not work. I love a good skeptic. This is my friend Haley Surratt, Savannah, Tennessee. Look at her forehead. Look at her eyes. Look at her face is even slimmer because the night cream pulls and tightens. I will tell you, they both joined me in the business and they are both now six-figure earners in our company. The eye serum, love, love, love it. I met Lisa, and that's a 5 minute result. We're all looking for instant gratification. However, we're the only company that has an eye serum that will deliver an instant result, but produce long-term benefits. This is my friend Samantha. The second photo, look at the hooded eyelid. You can apply eye serum on the eyelid and under the eye. That is a 30-day result. This lady here I had lunch with in Nashville. With our hydrogel eye patch on one eye and not the other. Is that not crazy? Uh, I will give you a tip on those. There's 5 sets in a box. They will say leave on 20 minutes. I say leave them on 45 minutes to an hour. The results get better and better. And they are your weekly treatment with your eye serum. Now, this Lash Lush is unlike anything on the market. This here is a lash serum that's going to boost your lash results and growth with none of the hormones and toxins. So it's not going to change your eye color, irritation. And my friends that was using, say, for example, Rodan Fields and Latisse said they have better lashes with this one. And this one's safe enough to use twice a day on top and bottom lashes and even on your eyebrows. I had a girlfriend that told me that she actually canceled microblading on her eyebrows because of this. And this is actually a special this month. So if you join the business, you can actually purchase it for $15, but outside of that, it's only $99 versus the price point of the others of $150. Okay, firm cream, you saw my friend's neck, okay? Firm body creams did not start trending until this year. We've had it since 2014. Look, ahead of the game again. Firm is made to use neck down, tighten, tones, lifts. You want to take it, I like to use it when I get out of the shower, just massage it in 20, 30 seconds. This butt photo is my friend Erin Miller, and I will tell you all, I have never posted my butt on Facebook, but I have made a fortune off of hers and tagging her in it. That's 90 days. And the second photo is the power of our firm cream. This is a customer that did not believe it would work and bought one bottle and only applied to one side and not the other. I tell people just take your before picture instead. This photo here, the arm picture, that is my friend Tina Turner, and that's actually her name. And if you know her, she's like the original. You'll never forget her. This is her 45 days on her arm. And this back photo, that is 60 days. Okay. This person said, I put it on my hands and rub it on my back every night. And we all know, because we've all tried it, you cannot suck in back fat. So you know that photo is not anything that that girl could have sucked in. That is the power of firm. Okay. Now, back to the hair care. You saw what the hair care did to my hair with the shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask. Well, this is actually the secret sauce of the system. It's our scalp treatment, and we have a patent on it called IntelliGray. If you notice, you can definitely tell this guy has less gray, and it thickens the hair. This product is a game changer, especially if you have hair extensions or maybe if you're taking the weight loss shots or hormone issues. If you want thicker hair, less gray hair, you want our scalp treatment. Now, we are trend setting again. We're diving into Neora Fit. You saw my husband's first photo with it. Lost 70 pounds. Crazy, okay? And sustained it. Neora Fit, we were the first to offer fat burning technology into the United States. Okay, are y'all seeing the trend going here? So Neora Fit is a 3 powder system. I'll give you a quick tip on how to use it. The Slim and Skin is your morning one. You would open it up at your collagen. It's got 13 different types of marine grade collagen, 13 in that little packet. Dump it in your coffee, it just disappears. If you're not a coffee drinker, dump it in anything. Okay, it's going to kickstart your metabolism, get you back moving again, but there's no stimulants or anything like that in it. It's amazing for your hair, skin, nails, and joints. The second one is the orange one, Block and Balance. That may be my favorite because it gives me instant gratification. You can open it up, pop it on your tongue, just like a pixie stick. It tastes like a sweet tart. Ideally, if you want to take it for weight loss, you want to take it 20 to 30 minutes before you have lunch because it's going to help curb your appetite, help block the carbs, and it's a pre and probiotic for your gut. My husband, my daughter, I keep those in my car, my purse, game changer product. The last one, the blue one, is Cleanse and Calm. This is probably the most powerful one of all three of them if you're looking for weight loss. Because this one's going to be all your fibers, all your greens, and it's going to be a gentle cleanse. Now, when I say gentle, it's not going to run you to the bathroom. This is just going to be your detox. So now, and also it contains the award-winning Happy Banana in it, which helps with your mood. As my husband says, it helps with menopause, okay? So now you're going to help, this is going to help you sleep, and now you're getting 24 hours of fat burning technology. And what fat burning does, it condenses white, stubborn fat to brown fat, which is a lot smaller in size. So I will tell you, your body is going to shrink before you see like all the pounds go away. And people are using this with whatever weight loss system you're using. This one can incorporate with it. or if you just want it for the health benefits. But this is my friend Glenna, that's a 6 month result, and this is a brand partner, that's a 1 year result. Okay, here we go. This is why everyone's on the call. You saw what we've already done. We were the first of the first in every single category out there. We just launched the very first topical biostimulator to the market. We have zero competition, and it's called Neofiller. So let me just, if you're not familiar with going to a med spa and getting an injectable, let me walk you through that. So if you go into a med spa and you want an injectable, most women get like Botox on their forehead, and they'll get filler, especially we lose fullness around our nose area, around the bottom part of our mouth. Bad thing about filler can move around in the face and can give an unpleasant look, okay? But there is a injectable biostimulator that you can get at a med spa, and the most common one that I know, okay, is called Sculptra. And what that does, it's injected with a large needle to the bone. Um, Average here in Kentucky, one vial costs $1,000. Most get at least two. Some get four and six, okay? The thing is, why everyone loves it, because once they inject that in there, the body naturally starts increasing collagen production on its own. So they get plumpness and fullness. And I can't see a chat, so I don't know if anybody's asking me anything. Peggy, I see you on here. If I need to know what's in the chat, Peggy, text me because I can't see it on this. So it's the first one that can make it more natural. Okay. But with that product, you don't even see a result for 2 months later. And that's when the skin starts getting more plump and full. But it's natural. Okay. Meet Neofiller, the very first on the market ever biostimulator. It's topical. You're going to put it on and you're going to start seeing results not in 2 months, but in 2 hours. It increases collagen production by over 1,220, 23%. The injectable is 66%. Now, I'm not saying I've got my friends love injectables. I've never had an injectable, but I've never been against it. But my friends that get the injectables, and I'll share a story with you here in the beginning, but this can complement them, okay? So let me show you what it's doing. All of our products are clinical strength, prescription strength. If you ever hear the word medical grade, whereas medical grade is anything else. Basically, what that is clinical strength. That's all that means, okay? And we do third-party clinical trials. After 2 hours in a third-party clinical trials, we started seeing results within 2 hours. After 12 weeks, our third-party trials saw 100% of our participants saw visible results. So let me share my stories with you. This is my friend Sarah Atkins. She's my neighbor, and guys, this photo is a 24-hour photo. This is 3 applications. Look around the fullness of her mouth, around her eyes, this texture of her skin. That's 24 hours. This here is my friend Jill Chisholm, the jawline. That is 10 days. And then you see the lips? Those belong to my sister-in-law, Sabrina Minix. 4 weeks. She said, Wendy, I was putting it on my face, and you can tell her face how much more plump it is. You can tell the fullness in her lips. 4 weeks. So yeah, I've got people. My daughter is 22. She's putting on her forehead and her lips every night. This is my friend Donna. This is 30 days. Look at the texture. Look at the fullness. You see, like for the skin as we get older, especially maybe if you had some weight loss, how it wants to sink in. Look how much plumper it is. Okay, now this is a cool story. So I know I may have some med spa people on here or people that do injectables. Listen to this. This is why we are disrupting the whole industry and why we're partnership with the top #1 med spas ever. This first photo is Jacqueline Johnson. She is the owner of House of Beauty Med Spa in Richmond, Kentucky, which is the largest med spa in Richmond. It's gorgeous, all the things. She was very skeptical, but she said the results are undeniable. So she took a side picture because she never liked her neck. She used firming cream on her neck and neo filler on her face. And I did a live with Jackie. And she told me on the live, she said, Wendy, I've had Botox, I've had filler, I've had Sculptra, I've had threading, you name it, I've had it. And I have access to all medical grade skincare. Look at this short time difference from May 15th to July the 9th, her face, how much more natural it looks, how it's filling in neo filler, how her neck is tightened. She partnership with us. Meet Shelly, the other, the girl on the right here. That is her nurse injector. Okay. Shelly looks great in her before picture, but look at her eyes and around her mouth with applying Neo filler. That is a 60-day result. Now, we have all this future leader bonuses on the table. I will tell you, in the first 2 weeks of business, Jacqueline's paycheck was $8,500 and Shelly's was $4,500, and they both earned an all expense paid trip to Cabo San Lucas. And Jacqueline told me, she's like, Wendy, I'm used to all of my people that selling me the Botox and stuff earning trips. She's like, I've never been on this side where I could earn a trip and actually sell a product that works. This is the most money I've ever made in skincare. So these are people, okay, stories. Now, this is my husband, Jim. I took this from the side view because his forehead lines were so deep. This is 60 days. Neo filler. And then we do third party clinical trials. This lady, 4 weeks in a third party trial, and this is a 2 hour photo with neo filler. If you look at the vertical lines on the forehead, this is what all my nurse practitioner friends are like in awe about because they have so many people coming to them for injectables for vertical lines, and you cannot get an injectable for that because it's not a muscle movement. That's from sleeping, okay? So neo filler in 2 hours is already pulling out those lines. That part is phenomenal. And we have a new tool here, so whoever invited you on here can send you their link if they haven't already, where you can actually scan your face with this technology that if you went to a med spa would cost at least $150, and it's more accurate than a $50,000 machine. It's partnership with dermatologists. It'll scan your face and saying, hey, this is where you need more volume, more moisture, all the stuff. And then it'll actually give you recommendations on our product, which is awesome. So if you decide, hey, I want to join the business, guess what? You don't have to be a skincare expert. We have the tool for you to scan people's face. Okay. Now, our customer model, I will tell you, is awesome if you want to be a customer. If you spend $150 or more, you get free shipping. This month, if you get a skincare set of any kind, you can add on that Lash Lush for only $15. And if you get Neora Fit, you can add on our protein for just $15. Okay. That's our customer stuff. But I want to share with you all the business. First, I want you all to see what this is like because our business model is unlike anything I've ever seen. There are no quotas, there's no gotchas to it. Three customers buying in a calendar month, say this month of October. Guess what? In November, your product can be free up to $140. You can pick and choose. Um, I love it because you don't have to keep pulling out your checkbook. And if you think you're going to tell at least one person about it, then check out the business model. And if you like a trip, that was our last trip to Tulum. We're going to Cabo in February, and I will have people to sign this month and earn it. This is the last month to earn it. So if you want to go to Cabo, let's get you on board, and we will map it out and show you a way to get there. Our company's broken all records. The Bravo Award is the highest you can earn. No company has earned it for both the company and the CEO, and we did in customers. This is a heat map of where we're located. You see where it's red? That's where we're mostly highly concentrated. And even where it's red, less than 1% of the people know about it. So this is like a ground floor opportunity, but not a ground floor company. NeoFiller is expected to beat, okay, night cream's results in its first year. And we're on target. The first 5 days, we sold out 5 months worth of inventory. This map is going to look totally different next year. And you have a chance to be on board the launch of it. And we're an international company. So if you have connections in Canada, Australia, Mexico, I want a team in Australia. So you can actually bill from your phone from here. And that bonus money, when I told you what Jacqueline and Shelly earned that first month, that's because they were able to earn this future leader bonus money. And I have tons of people that's getting in that's earning every single one of them. And you don't have to do what I'm doing. I zoom into people like right now, I'm zooming into households with a bunch of friends. Okay. I do Zooms all the time. Basically, where you're going to learn this business while you earn. So do you think you can invite somebody on to watch? Uh, so this is how our model works. It's $20 to join. And in that $20, you can pick a product pack. We have $200 verticals on the bottom, and then our business kits on the top. You can join with any of them. But give me 1 minute and I'm going to wrap this up. But I want to go over this Wellness Essentials pack because there's no before and after on our wellness, but you need to hear about this. Those sleep and energy chews, they're like little starburst, are my best friends. The energy is slow release, so it's not like a drinking an energy drink where you get the jitters. No, Slow release, your eyes open, you get things done. And they also work with Neora Fit, so they're going to curb your appetite. How great is that? And they taste like a Tootsie Roll. Okay. The Sleep Chew is a product that I cry if I'm out of it at night. This right here, it's a lemon honey starburst. It help you sleep, relax, get into REM sleep, and you don't need 8 hours to take it. I will take this if I only have 4 hours to sleep because it puts me in REM sleep and I have no grogginess the next day. That Youth Factor, you see that little green sleeve? That is your superfoods drink that has your 4 servings of fruits and vegetables in it that most people do not get in a day. And that little product helps put your body in an alkaline state. Basically, disease has a hard time thriving in an alkaline environment. That's a super killer product. I take it every single day. And that multivitamin next to it is also called Youth Factor. That would replace your multivitamin. And what that product, what makes it different, it works on our mitochondria, our cellular level. As we get older, our cells get full of garbage. So if you've ever taken a supplement and you pop it in your mouth and you go pee, and you're like, oh, well, just pee that out. Yeah, that's because the cells can't absorb it. This product helps with bioavailability, so your cells are going to actually absorb all this goodness you're taking in. And then that last product, that little bottle, is called EHT. That is a brain supplement. And I will tell you all, it's my favorite product that we have. Hands down, all day long, favorite product. Helps him that it works on the tau protein in the brain. It was researched over 20 years in the labs of Princeton University. And this product, the tau, as we get older, is like a hair follicle, so it wants to fray. So have you ever had those moments you walk into a room and you stop because you have to retrace your steps why you walked in there? Okay, this keeps those connections strong. I will tell you, we had our little dog that passed away last year, but she of old age, but we put her on it for 2 years because she lost her routine outside. We live on a golf course. We'd let her out and she'd run across the course, walk the floors at night. It's a capsule. I put a half in a dog pill. 30 days, my dog got her routine back. I've got a guy in I got Grover in Hazard, Kentucky, Grover Fugit. His wife put him on it 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I'm not making a medical claim, I'm telling you a true story. 7 years ago, he could not leave his house, not even to drive 1 mile down the road to visit his brother because he couldn't remember to get back home. Grover has been on it 7 years. He's a walking, talking billboard, drives everywhere across the state. And I could write literally a book on that one. So I'm going to stop right there. Look it up, EHT. Okay. So that's our wellness. Now you've heard everything that we have. Okay. So you can pick $200 pack. But let me tell you, if you decide you want to sell this as a business, you want at least that $500 pack because that's your builder pack. That's the pack that you're going to sample out with your friends. Okay. And let me tell you how you're going to do that. That pack comes with 4 Neo filler. That right there is $500, okay? So it's like getting everything else free. Our day cream, our night cream, our cleanser, our eye patches, our eye serum, that Youth Factor drink. It's like getting that free. But this is the packet. If you had your friends in a living room right now zooming in on me on a party, you could let them try that Youth Factor drink. You could let them sample an eye patch. You could let them try the eye serum. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be your sample pack because in Neora, you start earning your samples going forward. So if you want to build a business, this is kind of cool to have some extra upfront when you purchase a pack, and then you can earn them free going forward. Now, all day long, every single day, the best deal is the $1,000 pack. And let me show you why. I'm just a numbers person. I'm a couponer. I like Costco. I like Sam's Club. So let me show you. That $1,000 pack, you see all those verticals across the bottom? You're going to get all of those. Oh, and you see that $500 pack? Oh, you're going to get that one too. And you're going to get our eyelash serum. Yeah. And our sunscreen. So you're getting all of that plus 2 more products. That is crazy to me. So let me show you the value of that one. You get 4 Neo filler. That's $500 off the top. 2 night cream. That's $200. 2 day cream. That's $200. 2 boxes of hydrogel eye patches. That's $100. There's your $1,000 spent. It's like getting your face wash, your eye serum, your Luma Boost, the vitamin C product you saw on my face early on, that firm body contouring cream that everybody on here wants, the lash and brow serum. You're getting all 3 boxes of Neora Fit, and you're getting the entire wellness line I just went over, and you're getting the entire hair care line. And you can add on for $15, even our protein powder for just $15 this month, or another lash serum. So this kit also, if you're interested in running for the bonus money, this 1,000 volume would count toward that bonus money. If you're interested in running for the trip to Cabo, your volume will count for trip volume for Cabo. Okay. It
Right.
will not only count for just this month, it's going to count for next month as well. So you have October and November to run for all the bonuses, and people are Christmas shopping. And same way for 500. The 500 $1,000 kit volume does roll over to the next month to help you hit the bonus money. But like I said, you can look at both of them. I'm like I said, I'm just a numbers person, back to back. But if you're on here and you should be like, hey, I don't want to share this with anybody. I want to keep it my secret, and I can afford to buy it every single month. If that's you, here's our best customer kits. You can get a complete beauty transformation pack for 500, or you can get a wellness pack for $500. No strings attached to it. There you go, that you're a customer. There's no strings attached to the business kits either. It just gives you the option. If you want to promote it, you can. If you're on here and you're a spa, we have spa packages of Neo Filler and $500,000 packs. Same for lash serum and same for firm body contouring cream. So it truly gives you everything. Um, so that went over just a tad longer. So I respect everybody staying on. If you have any questions at all, like I said, I've been in this 11 years. I was on the tail end of the night cream launch. And even though I was on the tail end of it, it changed my family's life forever. In 8 months, I went to a six-figure income, college dropout here from Sayersville, Kentucky, never done this industry. I had no network, had 200 friends on Facebook. This Neo filler is going to be bigger than anything that we've ever launched. And you get to be on the front end of it. So anybody I cared about my family, anybody I love, I'm like, hey, listen, I love you so much. I don't want to leave you behind. And you don't have to do what I do. Can you invite people? I mean, who do you know? Do you know anyone in the beauty industry? You know, my hairdresser in Richmond, Kentucky, first 2 months in the business, she put over $10,000 in her bank account on a trip to Cabo. Do you know my friend, a realtor in Georgetown, Kentucky, her first month, her paycheck was $8,500? Do you know my dentist in Berea, Kentucky, last month, second month in the business, her paycheck posted last night, it was $8,800. Um, I can go on and on. This stuff's attainable. If you're willing to put the work in, I'm willing to help you do it. But whoever invited you on here, like I said, you don't have to know all the things. My parents are in the business and they are national marketing directors, six-figure earners in our company. And they're earning the trip to Cabo. And my dad owned a used furniture store in Sayersville. He's New York gave him a retirement. So this is something you can do a little if you want free product. If you want to run with it, you just let us know what you want out of it. There's no pressure. Okay. No pressure. I remember my first month in the business, I bought that $1,000 kit and I made my money back and I paid for All-Star Cheer. And I thought, I'm winning all day. And then I thought, if I can just keep doing this, this is a win. Well, month two, it paid for her private school tuition and All-Star cheerleading. And I was getting these products free that I loved that I was going to buy anyway. And I'm like, okay, this is sweet. Month three, it paid for a car bonus on top of all of that. Month eight, it was six-figure income. And 2 years later, my husband was able to retire. But I'm a hard worker, but this is the funnest work I've ever done in my entire life. And you can build it because you get to be rewarded by helping other people. So I will jump on a Zoom anytime you all need me to. If I'm available, you can ask Peggy, you can ask whoever's on here. If I'm available, I'm gonna jump on because I want to help you guys because this has been a blessing to my family that was God sent that I want to keep passing on to everybody else. So that's my story, and I will go ahead and stop this screen share. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording too. If anyone has questions, unmute and ask.